noticing the young guys, Gant, Juracek's making catches, Gant's making plays defensively. It's starting to click for those young guys.
Yeah, it's thought, like I say, we've had the first scrimmage, those guys that came out, normally players just make plays, and there were several of those guys that came out and did that. You mentioned Juracek, I like what he's all about. Gant, you mentioned, I think there's several other guys that their head spin a little bit being the first week, but I thought the athleticism still showed up today and really made some plays.
What did A.J. Leggett do in the offseason to improve his break on pass coverage?
Well, he just gotten stronger. I mean, he had some injuries when he got in here as a freshman and didn't get this, didn't get the gains and the strength from him that he should have as a young guy. And now he's gotten stronger and he's gotten a lot more physical and it's helping.
I know we go through practice and there's 100 and some guys out here. Do we sort of take it for granted that you get to see matchups like Jaspers and Rouse, two of the best guys in the NCAA at their position?
Well, I don't think there's any question. When you get pretty good players, when you go good on good, you will get better. And for the most part, during our camp and even when we get into the season, we're going to be good on good a lot because that's the only way you get better is going to be good people. So we'll continue that, and the better the roster gets as you go. Now we got some threes, got some work out there today, and we continue that maybe a little bit early next week, but it won't be long. It won't be intramurals anymore. So some of those threes will be down in scout teams and we'll get the guys ready.
What day are you looking at for scout team?
We're probably talking Wednesday or Thursday next week, probably. But you get 2 full weeks of preparation for sure. But so we'll start reading the threes out a little bit, probably starting Monday.
When you get young guys being able to see Jaspers on Rouse, what does that do for the young guys to get that mental rep and watch those guys?
Well, it's tremendous. And of course, Jaspers, the same. He coaches them up afterwards. So, like I say, he's a special kid, and he's just I'm glad he's on our team.
Any particular reason Rouse didn't go with a lot of guys today?
Yeah, we wanted to.
You said that you wanted Devin back there, running back, because you wanted a guy you could trust, and the first running back out there was Devin. What has he done to kind of really instill that trust in you?
He's just a great kid. He's a great player. Football's important to him. He's a skilled guy. He's a talented guy. He catches the ball out of the backfield, and he can run now. I mean, he's 235 pounds or 40, 45, whatever he is, but he can flat run. So he's got running back skills, and then we'll bounce some other guys. I like what I've seen out of him.
Stu got some nicks, or is he just?
He's got a mix. We're playing guys. We're particularly have a 1, 2, 3, and 4. I mean, he's in there at times. And I think Remy's playing as well as he's played. So the guys that play and do the things the right way, then they're going to play.
How much is Nick Smith pushing Justin Haig right now?
I thought both kickers, and maybe you guys, I thought they were both tremendous today, to be honest. I mean, those last two running at 49, 50-yard range, and they only missed maybe one the entire day. Between both of them, maybe 1 or 2. So they've gotten better, and it's a good competition right now. The kickers are no different than anybody else when you're competing for the job. You find out what they're all about.
Coach, what, if any, effect does the whole O'Bannon lawsuit have on what you have to do day to day?
I have no idea. I didn't know they passed it. I didn't know they were ruling on it, to be honest with you. I think college football, you talking about what they make money off their images or whatever? I think it's terrible for college football, to be honest. I mean, what if, for example, the halves are going to be, I guess they can go out and get their own sponsorships now.
Actually, no. It's what they can do is they can get like up to $5,000 a year put into a trust, and then once their playing career's done, their eligibility's up, they get the money. Coach Barkley had mentioned that Remy is starting to really do a good job in kind of coaching the guys, coaching other younger backs up on the sidelines. Have you kind of noticed that?
Remy's been all the kids have done that, and Remy's been one of those guys. So they're all doing a good job.
His first run of the day, it's a run that normally could have bounced outside and the natural flow goes outside. He ducks his head in and goes inside and gets 5 or 6 more yards. Is that what you all need out of him to do?
Yeah. And I thought, he made some good runs in the winter. He played some in that game and ran well. So he didn't tell the backs to if we find out. I'm not sure about that back.
Card going to be okay, all things considered.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.